Riku Nishida? Well, this is Riku Nishida. Yesterday in AAA, 8th inning, a ground ball in the infield. He takes off for first base, beats it out. That allowed the game-winning run to score. And then after the game in the clubhouse, Charlotte Knights manager Chad Pinder told Riku and the team the big news.
Effort was outstanding. Super proud of you guys. And the epitome of it was Riku hustling that base hit out. So Riku, I want you to come stand on this chair. So Riku's going to the big leagues.
Keep going, guys. Thank you so much. I don't know how to say. 7年間ずっと一緒に。
All right, so he's a special kid. Special guy, special player. The Sox drafted him out of Oregon in the 11th round in 2023 in 300 games in the minor. Oh, you're caught up. You got emotional.
Is it funny because I know how big that is for that kid.
Yeah.
Why? The size.
Mm-hmm.
When you see kids making to the big league with that size, because every scout look at they go, it's too little. When he's 4'4", I tell you it's too little. Oh, he got 4'4". He got a lot of heart. Mm-hmm. He played the game right. To me, I tip my hat to him because it's not easy right now in this game. Mm-hmm. Right now, have a kid like that to play in the big league. Or you hit a home run, or you're a power hitter. You look around. You're a base hitter and you hustle it. You mean nothing to this game anymore. The kid arise.
Luis Arraez,
biting title 4 years in a row is like,
He got a 1-year deal.
Yeah, and David was begging for that deal. That's why I tip my hat to this kid because I know how hard it is to make it to the big league the way he played the game. Good for him.
Yeah, he's a walks and singles machine, and when he plays, you cannot take your eyes off of him. And these are a lot of Ozzie Guillen specials, but he's just got a knack for getting on base.
You know what's easy?
What?
Bring Murakami from Otani from Japan. That type of player, no chance. They had a chance to make it, because they don't look for that type of player.
Look at this. He beat out a grounder to second base.
But they play the game right. There's a lot of people like Jimmy. That's a God bless baseball once again. They're not looking for the guy look good on the field.
Yeah, and he's a guy that he's all about the intangibles, does all the little things. And, you're not going to see him on a top 30 prospect list for the White Sox because he's a unicorn. Like, I can't think of anybody else right now in baseball. There might be someone, but I'm not familiar with him, who's 5'6", plays like this, and then he is a spark plug in the clubhouse, and wherever he goes, he rises everyone else's attention and their competition level, and he's a winning player. He has they won the Birmingham Barons titles the last couple of years. He was on that team.
That's the reason I just talked to him for a little while downstairs. It's like I feel so good, and I'm pretty pleased the way the White Sox minor league people. Right up in the big league's office, they put attention to this kid because no scout in baseball going to see, hey, you know what? I'm going to see Riku Nishida back in. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. And they did it. Look at what he is right now. Good for him.
I would say the comp might be a smaller version without power of Stephen Kwan. Paul Giannis, he's the White Sox Director of Player Development for the White Sox. Here's what he said Saturday about Riku before they announced that he was coming up to the majors.
He's one of the best baseball players that we have in our organization. He is contagious in the best way. The players around him get better. The teams that he's on win. It's really hard for me to express how much I think of Riku as a player in general. And he's one of those guys. He knows his skill set as well as anybody, and he's really, really good at executing it. The numbers speak for themselves. Obviously, he's playing really well in Charlotte at this point in time. He can play all three outfield positions. He can play second base at a high level defensively. And he's really, really good at getting on base.
Guys, there was a roster move earlier today. They called up Riku Nishida and designated Jarek Kelenic for assignment. And Riku, you know, you guys know him if you follow him throughout his minor league career. He is a guy that gets on base, makes great contact, his speed on the base pass, a great defender. But what he's really known for is his personality. We talked to him just a minute ago. He couldn't stop smiling. He's so excited for this opportunity. He's going to be playing right field here today. But one thing that really stood out is the number that he's wearing, 51. Might sound familiar because Ichiro also wore that number. And when I asked Riku about it, he couldn't stop smiling. He said it's a complete honor to be wearing this number.
これはやばいです。これは正直変えた方がいいと思ってるぐらい重いですね。正直。
I mean, it's a very heavy number. I mean, it's the number itself speaks a lot, and it's a really big number for me, to be honest. So I'm still a bit unsure about, you know, if I can wear it or not, but I'm, you know, I'm speechless.
How has Ichiro influenced you as a player in your career?
そんなんね、まだイチローさんって呼べないですから、それぐらい偉大な方ですし、もうとりあえずすごいこと言ってください。もう言えないです、ほぼ。
I can't put into words how much of a great player Ichiro is. I mean, I can't even say Ichiro. I can't even say Mr. Ichiro. You know, he's a legend, and I can't put into words how much he means to me and how much of a player he is. So, you know, I just want to share that he's a great, impressive player, and I just respect him very much.
So I asked Riku what he feels like this moment is going to be like when he steps on the field, and he said he's excited, but he's also really nervous. I think he laughs when he gets nervous. He did a lot of laughing in the pregame interview, but he asked for some advice from his teammates, and they all told him, hey, we all have been there. We were nervous in our big league debut, but Benintendi said he actually wasn't. But of course, we had to ask what Mune told him, and he said, hey, welcome to the big leagues. You got here for a reason, guys. Pretty special stuff for Riku.
Love it. All right, here's the White Sox lineup. Riku's in there batting ninth. He plays second base and outfield, but will mostly be in right field, I think, certainly up here. This is only the third time in Major League history that two Japanese-born position players are in the same starting lineup. How about that?
Oh, wow, that surprised me.
It was 2008 with the Mariners. Ichiro was there, and then 2012 with the Phillies. From one Japanese player to another. It had been 14 years since the Sox had a Japanese player on the team, Fukudomi in 2012. Now we've got two, and they both have big personalities, which is rare.
This one is very, very weird because you not see those guys outgoing the way they are right now. You know, I have to Japanese players. They're very into themselves.
Yeah,
they respect the way the culture, the way they grow up is different. This guy. He's crazy.
Yeah. Well, listen, Riku, when the Birmingham Barons won the AA title a couple of years ago, there was a shot of him in the clubhouse chugging 2 beers at once. That's what Riku did.
Well, they can do that. Japanese people can do that.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, you saw the personality come out. And they're not trying to hold back their emotions. I mean, you see what, obviously, what Murakami's doing.
Was the summer, you know, He's not going to be sure to not be in the middle of the game.
Right.
He's going to be later in the game if they play extra inning.
Yeah.
I think that's going to help him.
An excellent start to his rookie campaign.
Murakami sends this one deep in the air to right field. Back it goes! Go! Murakami goes deep here in the first, and we are tied. His 18th home run of the season, ending a 7-game drought.
Well, Mooney loves to hit in this ballpark. And in day games especially, hitters just seem to see the ball better. We'll watch it against a four-seam fastball. Matthews wants to get it inside. But if you're going inside, you better get it way inside. And a very happy Alexis home run replay shows this one, a towering fly ball to right field. And just like that, it's a brand new game, tied at 1.
When the weather gets nice here in Chicago, this is a very different ballpark. 375 feet for Murakami on that blast. And Murakami now in second place by himself, trailing Kyle Schwarber with 20 home runs in Major League Baseball.
First look at the Japanese slugger, 17 home runs, and really is the epitome, Plouffe, of the 3 true outcomes in our game.
Yeah, the pop is real, the plate discipline is real until we start swinging and missing a ton. But you can live with the strikeouts as long as you're getting those walks and the power is there. Right now, boasting a 906 OPS.
And he just unloads high and deep to right field. And on cue, Murakami ties the game with a long home run. His 18th to lead the American League. And it's a 1-1 game. .375 and no doubter. And the second homer allowed by Matthews, just the 3rd hit Zebby has allowed to a left-handed batter all year.
Yeah, he wasn't waiting around for this one. Gets a fastball, 98 right there, inside. Not a bad pitch. But Murakami went up there expecting it. He got it, and he did not miss it. The power, Corey, is absolutely legit.
He signed a 2-year deal with the White Sox in the offseason. He plays first base and continues to crush Major League pitching in his inaugural season.
What a day for the 2 Japanese players on the White Sox. Murakami goes deep. Riku Nishida in his Major League debut gets a hit, throws out a runner, sets a White Sox record for putouts in his debut. Yes, all that happened and more. It is White Sox postgame live, brought to you by Yingling Flight. Here with the legend and the legendary grandfather, Ozzie Guillen. I'm Chuck Garfien on Chase Mydrath, Bobblehead Day. The life of Riku Nishida, we're going to be talking about that a lot on this show. Here's someone 5'6", and you're not going to see him on any top prospect lists. But was he on Chuck Garfien's top prospects list the last 5 years? Yes.
You're right. I know that.
I can scout certain players. You can vouch for that.
I'm a witness.
Yes. There are certain guys that if you've got the it factor, and it can mean a lot of things, I find you very, very early. And I found that with him. And, listen, this is one game, but, boy, he's an exciting player.
I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of highlights, whatever he brings to the minor league system, what he brings. The thing I admire him the most, he make it to the big league. The reason is, nowadays, a scout, they're looking for a play good looking.
Exit velocity.
And with tools.
They're looking for the tools.
That's
True.
it. They throw hard.
How hard do you throw
Hit the
it?
ball as hard as you can. Throw hard, but don't throw a strike. Hit the ball as hard as you can, but strike out 3,000 times.
But but what about, is he a good teammate? They don't. Some do look at that, but they might be like, it's okay if he's not a good teammate. I mean, this guy, he doesn't have the power, but everything else around him is A+, A+, A+.
It's a funny thing because that's the way they go to look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Oh, there was. Like it's a 4-for-4. Oh my God! Look at that little guy. He's 4-for-4. Why this guy playing baseball with that size? That's exactly what people going to think.
Yes.
And that's to me, having those type of players making to the big league level. The Joey Cora, the Tim Raines. Tim Raines was a big guy either. The Joey Cora, the Artuves. Guys like that. The Acuñas. I just told Acuña today. Finally,
Luis Angel Acuña.
I said, finally, there's somebody smaller than you in the ball.
That's what you said.
I just told him in Spanish, obviously. But it's just like I tip my hat to those type of players because I know how hard it is to have that type of body and make it to the big league level right now in this moment.
Yeah, he's a unicorn. Okay, 5'6". There's a few of them. Jose Altuve is 5'6", but in the minors he had 327 hits, 286 singles. I mean, he's a singles hitter. Stole 110 bases. He had more walks than strikeouts in his entire minor league career. He had a non-base percentage of .410. .410. How will that translate to the major leagues? We're going to find out, but he looked really good here today. And how about his defense? Let's start with his defense. Yingling flight play of the game. Alex Jackson, a single to right now. Rico came up as a second baseman. He just really started playing the outfield about a year or two ago. And look at this throw home to nail Orlando Arcia at the plate. And nice play by Romo, by the way, too, on the shortstop.
With the game on the line, too. That's one thing about it. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, you better look at this. There we go. Man, come on. You cannot buy better stuff than this kid. The emotional he gets, the happy it is to be in the big league club. It's amazing. Nice play. Very nice play by Romo. That ball's right now. Taking very tough hop.
And there's Riku Nishida. I mean, how much does this team love this kid?
They're going a little bit more.
Look at this. Is that Vassell?
Yes.
Vassell just chest pumped him.
It's one thing about it. I think what's funny, we listened to the conversation early when in the stretch that they was hitting, and I see the first base coach talking to him about, hey, when I do this, that means 3 steps. Yeah. When I do that, it's a 4th step. And the guy say, well, for a normal guy, we'll 3 steps. For me, it's going to be maybe 7 or 8.
That's what he said.
To me, that was funny. Like, oh, my God, look at this guy. It's just, you know what I mean? I think it's going to bring something. I think the White Sox, I'm not going to say the White Sox need it, but it's just something they're going to make a lot of people smile on their face.
I can tell you this. Now, I don't think this was the reason why they ended up calling him up, but on top of it all, the White Sox just played up in the West Coast, went 2-4. Flew back at basically got here 1 o'clock in the morning. They needed some boost of energy, and Riku brought it to them. I mean, to have a 3 o'clock game out in the West Coast and be flying back here and having a 1 o'clock game here, that happens very rarely. So Riku is here to help out. Now, the major league record for putouts for an outfielder in his debut is 8. I don't know if the Twins were trying to hit the ball to Rico Nishida. Rico Nishida made 7 putouts today in his major league debut. That is a White Sox record for an outfielder. But we're first going to show you just his day. There he is. And here is first major league hit. He struck out his first at bat. I mean, these are the kind of hits he gets. I mean, he was trying to get to second.
And you know what?
I love it.
That's a call. Because, you know, it reminds me about Ichiro. Obviously, Ichiro.
He's wearing 51 for Ichiro.
Yeah, I remember that. That's the way Ichiro started. Getting base hit all the sudden. Ichiro, to me, he turned to be one of the best players in the game for a long time. And that's, you know what I mean? It's not easy to play outfield here, guy, for first time.
Yes, with the wind.
Is the wind. The sun is out there, and he make plays like nothing. By the way, he's an infielder. Play a little bit outfield, playing right field in this ballpark. Like today is not easy, and he make it look easy.
Riku, before the game, you told me you were a little nervous. Now that your debut is over with, just how would you describe what this game was like for you?
I don't know. I'm still nervous, though. I think I'm going to be a nervous whole game, like tomorrow, like whole week, every month.
Well, you didn't show the nerves because your arm was tested early. Take me through that play to throw the runner out here at home.
What was it?
Take me through that play to throw the runner out here at home. Your arm was tested early.
I don't know. Honestly, I did like.
Your first Gatorade bath of your big league career. How'd it feel?
Awesome.
Okay. Kenzo, take me through that throw there at home. What was going through his mind?
That honestly, like right after I threw, I didn't see the baseball. You know, like my shoes came off, so I was looking for my shoe, and then the umpire called out. So
your shoe came off on that play?
Yeah, after I threw, yeah.
You had 7 putouts here today. You know, the wind can be a little tricky, especially out in the outfield here at this ballpark. What did you learn about the wind and how it can factor here?
I don't know. I try to learn from everybody. And just before the game, I asked Hale and the Benetetti and how like this field. Yeah.
Let's get to your first big league hit because it came after a strikeout. But I saw you going over to Mune after that first at bat and talk with him. What was he saying to you in those moments?
I don't know. I didn't. Did I talk? Did I talk?
Clearly something worked because you got your big league hit.
Oh, he asked me about pitch type. Yeah, I just talked about pitch type. Yeah.
Well, you got a standing ovation after your first big league hit. What did it mean just to have that warm welcome from White Sox fans?
I appreciate the White Sox guys and White Sox fans. Yeah, I'm so glad to be here right now.
Well, thank you so much, Riku. And Kenzo, thank you. And congratulations. Go dry off.
Great stuff. And here is that play that he's talking about. This is when he threw out the runner at home. Let's see if we can see the shoe coming off. We can't see. I just looking at the baseball. And a great play by Romo on the short hop and turn around and getting him out. So 7 putouts. By the way, he's the... Oh, go, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. I say, listen to me. Son, listen to me.
Oh, come on.
Don't speak, make sure when they talk to you in English, acting like you don't know.
Why do you say that?
Because
you want him to not speak English, which is so...
It's interesting.
No, it's not interesting. I want to hear him speak English. He knows it. He can talk it.
He knows English.
He knows enough.
Oh,
and you know what? I mean, Sox fans,
he's trying.
Yeah, he's trying.
I like that. But
and even in his limited English, you understand who he is more because you can relate to the words that he's saying.
I love it, but the funny thing about it, when you speak little English and you that popular, all the media going to be around you every day. Then you're like, hey, can we talk to you? Okay, next. We're not going to talk to you. Right. I like that. More interesting. And also give my man...
Suspicious, mysterious.
Hey, give my man more money and better job.
Kenzo?
Yeah.
By the way, this is only the 3rd time in Major League history that a team has had 2 Japanese-born position players in the same lineup. It's only happened with 3 teams, the 2012 Phillies, the 2008 Mariners, with obviously Ichiro, and here with the White Sox.
Outstanding.
That is amazing. So I think we're going to go to Mune, right? We're going to Mune next? Going to Mune. So here's the other Japanese player on the team. So on the pregame show, we put this thing together because we've been watching. Yeah, Mune's really, really good at night. Look what he's doing during the day. I mean, he's only batting 140 with a OPS of 604 during the day, but nighttime, look at that. Yeah, but nighttime is the right time for Mune. And he went 0 for 8 in the previous 2 games in San Francisco with 4 strikeouts, both during the day. So, bottom of the first inning. What does Mune do in his first at bat? He says, take those stats, Chuck, and you can shove it. He goes deep. I love it. His 18th home run of the season. Another Mune shot for Mune.
Well, it was saying a little bit about the shuttle, but now as the summer is coming up, I don't think going to be a shuttle at all during the games when the games at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's been 1 o'clock games, out west, and there weren't any shadows there. There might be a coincidence. I don't know, but he homered here today. That was great to see, and there is some kind of Mune effect. Like when he homers, I mean, the whole place is buzzing. There were over 30,000 fans here today, and then the dugout gets all excited. And then there's Drew Romo. The White Sox are tied for 2nd in the major leagues in home runs. You know what else we found? We found Riku Nishida before the game. There he is. Talking to, he met you. This was very enjoyable. See, watching you talk to him for the first time. You want to tell him what he? Oh, I know what you told him.
Listen, don't talk to them. They was waiting for him. They was waiting for him. Say, you know what? The guy next to me, right there.
That's Kenzo.
Kenzo, he making money. That's his job.
Yes, he's the interpreter for Mune.
Make sure you use him. He can make more money and stay with us the longest he can because we like him. We love Kenzo.
Yes, we do love Kenzo, but I also love the media, and I want the media to be able to have conversations on the record or off the record with Riku in English, because guess what? He speaks English. There have been some players. I'm not going to say their names.
Me?
No.
Back in the days, I wish I have an interpreter.
Right. Yeah, sure. Yes, but your English is good enough. But I know some players came through town and they spoke English, but they wouldn't speak English to the reporters. And I'm not thinking about the reporters. I'm thinking about the White Sox fans. If you speak English, it helps for the White Sox fans to get to know you. So if he knows English, I know you're having fun, but I like that he speaks English and is willing and confident to be like, you know what, I'm going to put myself out there. Even though my English isn't good, I'm going to have a microphone on me. There's going to be people hearing me and watching me. I will try my best to speak English. Props to you, Riku Nishida.
I like that, but Riku Nishida, he was facing the media every day. He said that because the media is like, I speak English. You cannot talk into me.
Is it like being in the right field and having as many putouts as you have and throwing somebody out the plate?
It was great, right? That was my first no, that was second one, huh? Yeah. So, I don't know. なんて言いますこういう時。特に何もコメントないです。
I was too concentrated in the game, so I don't really have any comments towards that.
So your shoe fell off, you said?
Yeah, right after throw. You didn't see it?
No, we didn't see it.
見てません？
見てません。
見てません？ますか。
How'd that happen? So wait, when did the shoe fall off and how did that
No, like right after I threw. Then my shoes came. Yeah.
Oh, which shoe? Both of them?
No, left side. My left shoe. And I tried to find my shoes and when I look up, yeah, it was already out.
Do you want to throw before?
No, first time.
今日一日通してどんな日でした？
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
The whole game.
The whole game?
What did it mean? Getting your first hit, the crowd really enjoying
it was go
you?
fast. It was really fast, yeah. So already, what time? Right now?
4時です。
Already 4 p.m. It goes fast.
So you got the ball from your first hit, and then they give you some sort of first game certificate?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. What is this?
I don't think. Yeah, but that's great.
Just me?
Where do you
keep the ball?
Ball? Maybe I'm gonna send to Japan for my dad. Yeah.
Was your dad watching?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you talked to him yet?
After game? No. No.
What time is it there?
I wanna talk right now. I don't know. 何ですか今日本
14時間先
朝 6 a.m.
Is he awake?
I think so, yeah. Then my first debut, you gotta watch, right?
What about your wife? Was your wife here?
Yeah, my wife is here.
Okay.
I just talked, yeah.
You just talked to her?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She was very happy, and she also mentioned Romo's fiance. She take care of my wife, so thank you.
When you made that throw,
Yeah.
it was an Ichiro type throw.
No, don't compare Ichiro. No. Still heavy, my like 51. I want to change my number right now.
Did any of that cross your mind making a great throw?
No. I'll try my best. No Ichiro, not like Ichiro. I cannot be like Ichiro.
You channeled your Ichiro, though.
What?
Maybe you channeled him a little bit.
No. I just try to. いや、今日本語でも英語でも同じこと言ってますよ。同じこと言ってますよ。ちょっと。
I'm saying the same thing in English and Japanese.
Yeah.
I saw before the game, did you get a little too excited? Did you run out there on the field before everybody else?
No, who was it? Chase. He said, go. And then I just went. Yeah.
So he left you hanging out there?
Yeah. That's a bad teammate right there. Chase. Yeah.
He had quite a few putouts in the game. I think 7. Or whatever it turns out to be. Some of them were routine. Then he got the one off the netting, and then he ran in on the other one. Did that really get you into the game? I mean, just getting the feel of the ball a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the fly ball. You're talking about fly ball, right? It was hard to see. Like, I feel like first time I played like the big stadium like that, so it was hard to read.
And there you have it, Riku Nishida. I mean, I interviewed him one time in Glendale at spring training, and you have to be on your toes because he speaks English. He does. Sometimes the answers are one word, and they say a lot in what he's saying, and you have to be just ready for the next one. And then he says stuff that just make you laugh. He's very like his like spirit is just coming right out of his face and out of his mouth, and he's so revealing. He's just a very special person. Well, he got a game ball. He's going to give it to his dad, who's back in Japan, Kawasaki. Yeah, that's who it was. Kawasaki.
Yes. He was so funny. Everything he said was hilarious.
Yes. And what else was I going to tell you about him? Oh, he's wearing number 51 for Ichiro.
Yeah, that's the same way I did it for David Concepcion, the number 13.
Yeah.
A lot of people wear the number because somebody.
Yeah.
You didn't speak the number just because. Somebody you admire, you love, or you related something very nice to it, you wear that number. I just did mine because David Concepcion.
Yeah, I mean, he left the ball in the middle of the play. The guy's, I don't know if he's leading the league in homers, but he's right at the top, and he clipped him. And then, we had the walk, and then I think he just tried to come back in the zone, and Romo got him there. But overall, I thought he threw the ball well. He was able to mix and match. I mean, we had some opportunities, we just didn't capitalize.
The play at the plate, I mean, was that one of those? I feel like you guys paid off. The aggressiveness paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 outs, and I mean, kid's in his first major league game, and he made a good throw. I mean, he gets after the ball quickly, he throws the ball well, and it's a send that you got to have there, and he made a good throw.